Hello friends, my name is Dan Razumov and welcome to SimpleHangout.com. Now I am the creator and the owner of Simple Hangout, and since you're on my page, it is my understanding that you probably want to learn more and see what Simple Hangout does, how it works, and is it something that you could possibly use to enhance your business. So let me get straight to the point. Instead of doing a fancy video presentation, what I wanted to do is show you the how-to. Right? So show you what it does and how it does it. So Simple Hangout was created with one main purpose in mind. A is to make it simple for you to configure your page, and B is to make it customizable to your brand, so that instead of presenting your doing your video presentations on Google or on YouTube, instead you can do them on your own domain that you dedicate just for this purpose, and you can send people to that domain without having them being distracted with everything else on all the other social media sites. So this is a starting point of a setup. You have your plain background and the video in the middle, right? I'm using my demo domain right now for this purpose, but you get the idea. So let's see, what can we do? Well, of course, let's start with the background, right? Because that's something that people would like to change often, and let me show you how to do that. What you see right here is the back office for the software. Quick overview, there's all these different tabs, and every single tab here allows you to customize your page. The first one you see here is a video, timer, background. So let's start with the background. What can you do? Well, obviously you can change the color. So color is just the color of the page. So if you wanted to do something like this, let's click preview. You can change your color to whatever you want it to be, right? So if this is the color you wanted, you can click Save Changes and then refresh. There's your new color for the page. Now, of course, color may be a little bit boring, so what else can we do? Well, we can use a background image. In my case right here, we have a media tab where we can upload different images and then use them as the background. One of the images I've uploaded is called pattern 34 in this case. So let's go to the background and use that pattern. Now, because it's a smaller image, we want it to be repeating across the page. So I'll say that my setting says fill the entire page. Alright, so let's save the changes and refresh, see what that looks like, and now I have my pattern image being used as my background. Alright, that's how simple it is to use smaller ones. Well, what about something custom that maybe you had created by a designer that, say, has your picture on it, maybe a logo of your company, or just something fun that you've created? You can go to media folder again. Now let me just drag the file. So I just clicked it from my desktop. I'm dragging the file in here. It's just a beach setting here. Very nice vacation spot, right? So I'll click upload. It's called background JPG. If I go to background, I can now choose my background that I've just uploaded. And instead of saying repeat or fill the entire page, I'm just going to say don't repeat and put it in the top center. Alright, save changes and refresh the page, and there is my background. So now I can use a custom background image as my background. Alright, what else can we do with this background? You can use a theme that comes with Simple Hangout. Currently we have just a few options to choose from, with a lot more coming down the road. So let's just say you go through and you choose a particular theme that you like. It basically specifies your colors for your text and the background image. So let's just say I wanted to use that one. I click apply. Let's refresh the page, and there is my theme. So for now it only specified or added the background image, but it also manages the text colors. So let's take a look. What else can we do, right? So for now the page is pretty plain. There's not much there. So let's look at the header. When it comes to headers, you have few options. You can either add text header or an image header. So let's start with the text header. You can, of course, customize your text, say whatever it is you wanted to say. Let's do a quick preview to see what it looks like on our background. So currently it just says welcome to your super cool Hangout mini site. And the colors, well, colors you can modify, of course, just like anything else. And let's say you want it to be, oh, I don't know, what goes nice on the red background? You know what, let's just leave it as white, right? Maybe green, maybe No, that looks weird. Let's leave it as white. Alright, so you can choose the size of your font, save changes, and then refresh, and there is our text header. Alright, now what if you have a custom logo that you want to use as your header? You can do that in image header. So you can choose, again, upload it to the media folder and then choose it on the back here. Let me hide my text, because you can have both of them, but let me just hide my text, do a quick preview, see what my logo looks like, save changes, refresh, and now I have my logo displayed instead of the text. Alright, so what else can we do? Well, the next tab on here is buttons. So let's go ahead and create a quick button. When you want to add buttons, you can add as many of them as you like, and you have option between, again, text button or image button. Well, I just happened to upload a button earlier today, which is called button get access. And let me give it a URL. You can specify whatever URL you want your visitors to visit. And let's create this button by clicking add new. So there's your button, shows you the URL to be used. Let's go ahead and save changes and see what that looks like. And now I have my button under my video. And of course you can add more buttons. Let's just say you don't want the custom image, you want a text button. We can do that. So let's do what? Let's just say, let's do 2 buttons. We'll say one would be join my team. Let's make it nice and bright. Again, you would want this to go well with your theme, but for the demo purpose we're not gonna concern ourselves too much with that. Now let's just say this is the link, right? So there's, I want the font a little bigger. Let's do 40. Alright, so let's remove that one. Let's do one more button. Yeah, I like that better. And let's do another button, call it what? Learn more. I don't want it to be too wordy, so let's just say learn more. And for colors, maybe something orangey, right? Because we want green to take the main focus. Learn more. Alright. So you can see here, well, white and orange not really well, but you can actually customize the width. If you want your buttons to be the same width, you can set the minimum so that if one has more text than the other, you'll see how they'll be a little bit off, but you can align them correctly and say I want the minimum width to be the same for both buttons. How many buttons per row? We want 2 buttons in the same row so they're not sitting on top of each other. And let's refresh. And now I have both of my buttons set up. Alright, so I know that many people use some kind of a company that they want to promote, and they use affiliate variables. And that's a very useful feature of Simple Hangout. If we go to affiliate variable, let me show you how to enable that. So if you were to say yes, enable affiliate variable, you can add the variable name and your affiliate ID. Just by doing that, if I was to save changes and refresh the page, you will see that now when I put my mouse over the button, I have an affiliate ID. Now you're probably thinking, why is that J. Smith, if you've noticed that, where my default is Razumov? Well, it's because I have my last affiliate ID, remember last affiliate ID setting turned on. If I was to say no, save changes, go back, and now you could see that it's my affiliate ID in the left corner there. Okay, so now anybody who comes to my site, they click the button, they will be taken to the URL of this button with my affiliate ID. And if I wanted to have my team members use my site, well, now they can send their own traffic by saying ID equals, let's say, J. Smith is their affiliate ID, and when people come here, they will now see that when they click this button, it's actually John Smith's affiliate ID that is being used. Now this feature right here, what I wanted to show you is if the person that came through John Smith's affiliate ID later comes to my site without the ID, well, now it's mine that's being used. But what I can do for my team is I can say, hey, if you send your traffic to me once, they will be remembered. So I'm going to say remember last affiliate. So for whoever's affiliate ID I've used before, that affiliate ID will be saved in my browser for me to reuse. So if, say I come here first through let's just say John, right? So let's say I come to this website using affiliate ID John, because John sent me here, and if I want to join, it's using John's affiliate ID. You could see it on the bottom left corner there. Now if I was to leave and then come back later, somehow without the ID, you will see that it still remembers that John has sent me here originally. Alright, so that's a very useful feature for the affiliate ID there. Okay, so let me actually remove this button, as I don't like how they look on that background, and we're just gonna add an image button that I had before, just because I like that one better. Okay, so what else can we do? We have social media. Now what about social media? You can enable social media icons. So if I click yes, I can actually enter URLs to specific social media profiles that I want people to possibly visit, right? So if I do that, you can of course choose how the size of the images or the icons and how they're positioned. Currently I have them horizontally aligned to the right, and they will appear right here under the video. Okay, so now my visitors can actually click the link and go to my profile, learn about me if they wanted to. Okay, what else can we do? Comments. Comments is another very desired, I should say, feature and useful feature, because it allows your participants to engage into a conversation, possibly ask questions, and you answer those questions right at the time of the presentation. So if you enable comments, you have a few options to choose from. You have your call to action text, which you can modify, and you have an option to choose either to use Livefire or Facebook comments. So let's just say you chose Livefire. You just click this link to create a custom code, which is very simple to do. And in fact, I have a how-to videos on every tab that teaches you how to use this feature, right? So you can get your code, enter it here, save changes, and now when you go back to your page, you will see that now you have comments enabled right under your video. Very, very simple to use, and now you've gone all the way from a plain page with one video to actually all these little items that you can add and modify according to your presentation. Let's just say 1 week you want to focus on a particular event. You can customize everything on your page according to that event. And then next day you want to, or next time you want to customize to be focused more on your generic brand, you can do that. Simple Hangout allows you to make these changes very fast and very easily, right? You can see how easy it is for me to just change things. And that just makes it more unique, more specific to your maybe even theme of your presentation or a particular event that's coming up. You can put banners that promote a specific event, maybe with a time or whatever. I mean, you can use your imagination how you can utilize, let's say, this background to be custom for whatever it is you're talking about. All right, well these are the basic settings that I wanted to show you. Of course, you have more. You can change your footer text. You can add custom tracking codes like Google Analytics to your site to see how much traffic you get, maybe where they come from. Social meta tags is where you configure how your site looks like on, let's say, when it's shared on Facebook, for example, what the title is, what the description is, and what the image is that shows up for your domain. Things like that. Of course, you can change your password and do a few more things here. So these are the basic settings. Now, one very important feature of Simple Hangout is the ability to link your YouTube channel to your site so that it automatically picks up your live events, your live Hangouts. So let me show you how to do that. So when you come to your video page, currently you will see I have just a video embedded or saved from YouTube, right, just for demo purpose, and I'm using video ID here. If I wanted to use my channel, all I have to do is say link a YouTube channel, choose yes, and enter my channel ID right here. And let's say you don't have a custom channel ID and you don't know what it is, it's very easy to look it up. Just click this link above the text box and it will present you with this. Well, I'm already logged in, so let me actually log out so I can show you what it looks like. So if you were not logged into YouTube, you would just click here, a window like this comes up and it says, hey, why don't you log into YouTube, or to Google I should say, and then choose which channel you want to use. So I sign in. If I had my password correctly. Alright, so I signed in and Google says, hey Dan, I see more than one channel. Which one do you want to use? And I'll say, well, let me use the Simple Hangout one. And as soon as I click it, it will say, good, here's your user ID, your channel's ID, and there's a one pending Hangout that's pending. What do you want? And I'll say, well, for now I want my channel ID. So I click select, and it automatically populates my channel ID. That is it. From that point on, if I click preview, it will actually pick up the last video uploaded from my channel. So if I save changes, go back to my homepage, instead of this demo video, I will now see a last video that I've uploaded to my channel, or a last hangout that I have done that's saved on my channel. And now people can watch that. Maybe in between my live events, they can see the last one, or whatever. Maybe if you have a video that you want them to see in between your hangouts, you can embed this video here by using a specific video code, and then the night before you do your hangout, you switch this to your channel and you say, yep, use this instead. And then anybody who visits your page will, the page will automatically pick up your live feed. Now, what else can you do here? Let me just show you one more thing. Of course, you can add a YouTube playlist. I don't want to go into that right now. Timer is another interesting feature that you can use if you enable timer. And let's say you want to do, let's just do 1 minute from now, and let's preview what that looks like. What timer does is that allows you to hide the video and build up anticipation, right? So you can say, hey, we're starting our hangout on such day, on such time, and just let people know that something is coming up without having them watch anything until your live hangout starts. So currently it says join us live tonight, or this could say join us live on a particular date, right? So let's say May 10th at 5 p.m. right? Whatever it is you want it to say, it can say that. You can adjust the text. It says, okay, now that's my text. Let's say I want to break this text after May 10th. So let's do on May 10th. Let's insert a quick break at 5 p.m. sharp. Alright, let's save changes. Let's go back here, let's refresh. And there we are. So let's just say, well, what did I set it? An hour away. Let me actually change that. So if we say now, let's give it 1 minute, right? So 1 minute, done, save, refresh. Alright, so when people come to this page, whenever the timer stops or expires, it pulls up whatever video you have saved. So if currently you have your channel, it will pick up your channel just like that. And then the channel will start, and then whatever the video is on here will start playing. Currently I have just the last video uploaded, so this one came up. Otherwise it would be your live streaming video. Alright, so very easy to use. Let's see, what else should I show you? Well, without taking too much of your time, I just wanted to show you how easy it is to use this software, what you can do, and you can learn more about all of these settings if you go to FAQ page. There's a link on this page right here, I believe it's in the top right corner, and you can see specifically how to use every one of these settings. So I'm not going to go into details on every one of them right now. What I do want to say though is this: if you do your custom presentations, if you want a custom branded page, give Simple Hangout a shot. See how it works, what it does, and I can almost guarantee you that it will make things a lot easier for you. Your people will see your brand better, they will be less confused, you will present yourself on a much more professional level than sending somebody to a Google page or a YouTube page. And I just say give it a shot, see what it can do. You can cancel your trial at any time. I offer a full 30-day money-back guarantee. If you don't like it for whatever reason, there's no question asked. You just go back in the back office and say cancel my account. That's it. It's that easy. All you need to have to start and try Google Hangout is a domain that you can dedicate for your Hangout, because we will use that domain to link Simple Hangout to that domain. Alright? You'll get your own password, your own login, and you can just go to the back office and configure your page to look however you want it to look. Maybe run a few Hangouts and see how it works out. If you don't like it, you don't have to keep it, obviously. Well, thank you for visiting, you guys. I appreciate your time. Thank you for watching. I hope that you found this video useful, informative, and most of all, I hope you will give it a shot and see how Simple Hangout can make your business more professional, easy, and instead of you having to focus on technical things, allow you to focus on your business or on your hobby, whatever it is that you do your Hangouts for or your presentations for. Okay, again, my name is Dan Razumov. I appreciate you, God bless you, and I hope to see you in the back office. Bye-bye.